Hello, 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 everyone. I'm back with another amazing book, and it's called The Very Last Chocolate Chip Cookie by Princess B. Gadson. Let's get into it. On a typical muggy day, the school bus roared away as little Janelle began walking toward her grandmother's house. After a long day of school, she just wanted to relax and watch her favorite cartoons. And this is her getting off the bus. As she got closer to the door, Janelle stopped in her tracks. A sweet, pleasant smell was swimming through the air like a goldfish in its fishbowl. Janelle lifted her head and sniffed. She knew that smell anywhere. Mmm, she said, Granny's baking my favorite treats in the whole wide world, chocolate chip cookies. And this is her taking a whiff of the cookies. Janelle ran up the stairs and burst through the front door faster than a lightning bolt. Granny was in the kitchen taking a fresh batch of cookies out of the oven. Jumping up and down, filled with excitement, Janelle said, Granny, Granny, you bake cookies? Can I have one, please, please, please? Granny picked Janelle up, laughed, and gave her a squeeze. Now, calm down, little one. You may have two after dinner, but you must eat all of your vegetables, Granny said. And this is her talking to her grandmother about the chocolate chip cookies that she wants to eat. Vegetables? Janelle thought to herself. I hate vegetables. Carrots and broccoli are the only ones I like. Even if Granny didn't serve carrots or broccoli, Janelle planned to eat every crumb of her dinner. Nothing was going to stop her from getting those warm, soft, and sweet chocolate chip cookies. And this is her fighting through. She doesn't really care for the vegetables, but she has a goal in mind, and that is chocolate chip cookies. Dinner was served. Janelle was in luck. Granny served broccoli topped with cheese, steak, and a slice of mashed potatoes. She gobbled everything down in less than 5 minutes. Granny, this is so good, she said with stuffed jaws. Now, young lady, it's not ladylike to speak with your mouth full, Granny said. Janelle apologized, gulped down her juice, and waited patiently for Granny to bring her cookies. And this is dinner, guys. Pretty good, huh? Looks pretty yummy. What do you guys think? Since Granny allowed Janelle to eat only two cookies after dinner, Janelle chewed them slowly to savor the flavor. Mmm, she said as she took each bite. Yummy in my tummy. Granny had officially made her day. It was almost time for bed. And look, this is her and her granny with the cookies. How cute. Janelle woke up the next morning with lots of energy and excited to start a new day of school. Good morning, Mrs. Washington, she said to her teacher as she entered the classroom. Each of the students sat at their desks quietly. Class, before we get started, I'd like to introduce our new student, Mrs. Washington said. Jason, please come to the front. The shy new student's palms began to sweat as he felt all eyes on him. It's okay, don't be shy, she said. When Jason finally made it to the front of the classroom, his head remained down. Say hello to the class, Miss Washington said. Hello, everybody, he said very softly. Class, say hello to your new classmate. She said, hello, Jason, the class sang. And this is the new student, and he's very shy. Throughout the day, Jason's classmates were not very friendly to him. They teased and picked on him about every little thing. Everyone in the class except Janelle. She knew what it was like to be teased. It wasn't a good feeling at all. At lunch, Jason sat next to Janelle. She noticed he didn't have a lunchbox. His stomach let out a loud grrr. Jason grabbed his stomach and hung his head. Y'all, his stomach is growling, and he's bashful about it. Are you hungry? Janelle asked. Jason shook his head no. Then why is your stomach growling? Jason shrugged his shoulders. Janelle picked up the other half of her turkey and cheese sandwich. Here, she said as she handed the sandwich to Jason. He stared at the sandwich and slowly reached for it. Thank you, he mumbled. Janelle began to eat her chocolate chip cookies that Grandma baked. She saved the very last cookie for Jason. His face lit up with a smile as he slowly reached for the cookie. Thank you, he said again. So, guys, she's sharing her lunch with him. He was hungry and she did the right thing. She didn't pick at him, she helped him. So, what's a quick little lesson, guys? When someone's in need, help them, don't tease them. When Janelle returned home, she told Grandma all about the new student in her class. His name is Jason, Grandma. She said, they tease him about his clothes at lunch. I gave him half of my sandwich, and I even saved my last cookie for him, she explained. Grandma gasped. She was extremely surprised that Janelle had given away her last cookie. He didn't have any lunch at all, Granny, she explained. And this is Janelle venting to her granny. Come here, baby, Granny said as she patted her lap. I'm so proud of you because you took it upon yourself to help others. Helping others is very important. There are always people who need help. A wise man named Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Always remember that. Don't ever change, Janelle said, Granny. Janelle kissed her granny on the cheek and said, I won't, Granny, I promise. And this is her granny talking about helping others and how glad she is that her granddaughter likes to help others. And she also is talking about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. From that day on, Jason sat beside Janelle at lunch, not because she'd give him a cookie each day, but simply because she was a friend to him when others weren't. She didn't have to, but she remembered Granny's words and never stopped being kind and helping others. And this is Janelle and her friend Jason. And this is such an awesome picture of them sharing those delicious cookies. Guess what, guys? Kindness goes a long way. And if you want a friend, present yourself friendly. Okay, guys, I really love this amazing story. Not only did it tie in the awesomeness of memory of her grandmother's cookies, but it also put a life lesson in about being kind. So once again, the name of this book was The Very Last Chocolate Chip Cookie by Princess B. Gadson. It's a lovely book from a lovely young lady, and check it out. It's worth the read. I know I just read it to you guys, but if you ever want to look it up online, anything, and purchase it, just for you to have at home for you and your children to read, over again, it's worth the read. It's a very nicely illustrated book, very vibrant, and it has an awesome message. Okay.